Oh, finally then. Now we could get rid of that contract
What contract?
that you pay me to act like your boyfriend.
Yeah, because we're real now.
Ah,
They're sophisticated. They're smart.
she wanted me to
Go
get down
ahead.
on my both knees.
Because you're dumb. I want your opinion, but I don't care. We are drinking the berry flavored LaCroix. Sorry.
So that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, I thought it was LaCroix or something. It sounds right.
Laco.
LaCroix.
Laco. But how do you pronounce it?
LaCroix. LaCroix. Like
Lacroix.
Roy. Croix.
Croix. Interesting.
So we're gonna wait for the.
Water to boil.
Oh no, we could actually add this right now.
So we didn't finish the whole entire part of the.
Oh, I like the body part. Yeah.
Yeah, so that we could
Get in there.
make the broth. For some bomb.
No, I'm gonna put this in here. I wanted to talk so much, like tell you guys so much.
Right?
I have to sit like this. But now that I'm like in front of the camera, like, I'm like forgetting, like maybe I'm not saying everything I wanted to say.
Right? It's always hard.
But like my parents were, they love him and they met him for like ever since we started dating. So like they approved of him. They actually, if anything, they brought up the whole marriage thing before us.
Right. That was
Yeah.
actually shocking.
Because the fact that we decided to live together and my parents are like old school and they're like, don't get married, So they're actually very glad and relieved that they live together and now they're gonna get married. So it won't, because they think that it's gonna be a burden to if you don't work out, and if we start dating somebody else, they thought that it would be a burden to them that we were together for so long and lived together. So they're happy how it ended up. I think I'm going to get married before my sister. She is older than me, and I think she's planning to get married next year. But I don't think they have a problem with it. And I mean, if she asked me to wait for her to go first, I would totally do it. But I don't think they care. They're actually her and her boyfriend's very different from us.
But they're very, very, very like career.
Oh, they're so educated.
Yes, they're like professors.
Yeah, they're just think of us as they're just opposite from us.
We're like
they're sophisticated. They're smart. They're so good in that. Like, and they're
they know what they're talking about when they open
they're
their mouth and
educated.
just like
they're just very like they're so good at this one thing, and they're very smart. We're just like, I think we're a little bit more social.
they have their own like way they want to do.
Yeah, my mom
weddings
actually said the other day for his birth. So my sister's birthday 4th. He says 26th of May. Mine's June 1st. So it's within like 2 weeks, 1.5 weeks.
So we usually all celebrate.
Yeah,
together.
celebrate together at my parents' house, and this was the week of like our other dog passed away or died. I don't know how to say.
Yeah.
We had to let it go, and but it was good. Like my mom felt more happy to have all of us together
Definitely.
there. But my mom said, like when my sister and her boyfriend, she's like, when I look at you guys separately, you guys seem like such a boring person. But when you guys are together, something works.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
I'm like, yeah, like their humor, the way they think just works together. That's why I think that there's somebody for everybody in this world. Like everybody, I think. It's just a matter of if you choose to be with somebody for the rest of your life or not. I think it's just a matter of that.
Do we need that head?
Ego?
Yeah, I don't know about the head.
You don't want? I just want to get a little bit of the soup. Okay, take it out.
It just looks so empty. Like.
Oh no, but I want to use it for take a photo though later.
Sure, just put it on top after.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'll just spread some up. Okay.
Okay. But like we've been hanging out, my group of friends and his group of friends for the past couple days, and I mean I'm like half joking. I'm like 80 joking, but I'm like, you know what this means now? I have all the power. This is a power ring. He does what I say.
Yeah, you did mention it.
Yeah, we have one of his good friends. He was engaged before us, and I looked at him and was like, you know what that means, right? He's like, I know exactly what that means. funny. But there's something about being engaged, like we kind of not like, you know, obviously they're more experienced in the engaged life, but I think it just kind of brings people together in a different way.
Also, like
Yeah.
in a different level. Now, like we're in the
Yeah.
feel
We're just
like
in a
that.
similar phase.
and
I
it's
think.
kind of crazy how
We've been like engaged for like 3 days. This is how we're talking.
it's crazy like how
It
now
is,
things
yeah.
are,
Yeah.
you know, before high school, college. Really, is that the things that you will worry? You know,
yeah.
I mean, some people do get early, you know, married
Yeah.
early and whatnot, but
Yeah.
that was like the last thing in my mind.
Yeah.
Oh, finally, then now we could get rid of that contract
What contract?
that you pay me to act like your boyfriend.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're real now.
Ah.
So funny. He's been doing that ever since I started YouTube. It's like, does people know that we're not real? He's been using that joke on me.
All the time, and mostly whenever we film together, I say
Yeah.
that. But
The
I think you
ends.
cut all that off. Do you?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
And some people out there would think like, oh my god, they're probably not real.
Yeah, I'm a robot.
They're probably siblings. Because we look alike. Even like a couple days ago, my mom's like, you guys really look alike now. I'm like, yeah, that's what a lot of people say.
The ceremony of putting the noodles. Ooh. But all the love, like seriously, was
from our
so
friends,
overwhelming, and I was like, no way, like,
Yeah.
have
It's
I
because
really?
everybody gave you a gift.
No, I'm talking about everyone who messaged us.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody.
that was so incredible. I have
Yeah.
never seen so much comment ever in my life.
Especially
and
our YouTube friends too.
yeah, like everyone was happy as if it's like their own, like,
Yeah. They were like, their family got, you know.
engaged or something,
Yeah.
which is so
We
incredible.
are
Some-
family now, basically.
and we're so lucky that we get to experiment that, like, or experience that.
Mhm.
That's something like
For sure, yeah.
I can't like.
You have to be grateful. Like, there's really no other way to say like and
Super
feel.
thankful. Like,
Yeah.
even if I have to, like, you know, bow, you know.
Oh,
That's not
sure.
me.
You go on your knees too.
She wanted me to
Go
get down
on-
on my both knees, and she
No,
kept
okay.
saying
You know what
that.
happened though?
So I,
So I made fun before like the whole proposal happened. I told him, you know, you're supposed to go on both of your knees when you're proposing, and you know, obviously I'm joking, but he told me how he actually looked it up later, just in case he might
just
be
in
doing
case
it.
if I have like, oh, so there is a like,
Yeah, way to go on both of your knees, and I was like, you're so funny.
Remember, it's that night or like at night I was like
Yeah.
up like looking at like
Yeah.
proposing, and everyone's doing this. I'm like, I don't see nobody doing
Yeah,
both
both
knees.
knees.
And I told you, like, why would you say that?
So the other day he was making fun of my mom.
I wasn't making.
The way.
And why would you tell her straight up to her
So
face?
he's good at impersonalizing.
Like,
Impersonation.
of like our friends.
Yeah, and like the other day he showed me how me and like my mom talk and how she talks to Ame. I was like, oh my god, you got like the main point.
Right.
And then I told that to my mom, so I know she would be like laughing and giggling.
She
And
really wasn't, okay?
She
No, she wasn't.
was. Use your own chopsticks.
Okay. Still hard.
Is it really?
Cause you know,
You cough.
yeah, or like sneeze whenever,
Oh yes.
like when I'm spraying it. Ooh.
But definitely it feels so like after I got this ring on, like I kept going to the bathroom and touching my hair and doing my makeup, like there's something else on my hand. I love it.
And I've been getting scratched every time. Like,
I punch him with
Ah!
it. I punch him with this.
or I do like pound it, and then she was just, I'm like, oh.
So my ring size is 5 3/4. I wanted it 5.5, but the lady suggested a little bigger just because if it swells, like when you're like during summer or when you're drinking, it might be too tight. So, which I think is perfect.
Oh,
She's like, I'm glad I listened to her.
yeah. I mean, obviously they know best,
Yeah.
right?
김치 먹을래? 네. 또 내가 먹게. 이렇게. Too slow.
Everything I do is not up to her satisfaction.
No, it is. 먹어.
This is amazing.
어.
Oh, it's a perfect way to end the meal with some soup. I think the water's too hot now.
Yeah.
It's good?
찌찌뽕. Another thing, I might actually have his brother in my video, my mukbang later, because he's obviously his best man too. So yeah, I was feeling like I might have him. I'm not sure yet, but the thing about June and me was that we didn't get along very well for the first couple of years. We actually really hated each other.
She just straight up showed that.
No, he showed it. Okay, I don't want to go.
He was just a little boy.
He's 3 years younger than us. But, like, it just...
At that time, he was under 21.
No, he was
He
not.
was, yeah.
Oh, we did celebrate
Yeah.
21 with him. But, yeah, he was pretty young. But it just, like, we just didn't get along very well. Which is, like, a lot of stress for him, especially. Because, like, two important people in his life didn't get along. But, like, now we're, it just worked out. We're good now.
Because you are... Well, I mean, there are people that people hate each other. But you guys worked it out. I'm glad. So happy to see. Dada's proud.
I think it's also because both of us realized that, hey, we're gonna become a family.
Yeah.
So it's like now I'm not saying that like, oh, we feel obligated to be close. It's just more of like we actually consider each other family now.
Family.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. And that's the best feeling. That's the only thing I'll ask for. I don't need anything. So, publicly saying, once we buy a house, my brother is gonna be living with us, and it's gonna be awesome, and we're gonna be one big family.
They've been deciding that without me.
I just like that whole big family thing. I don't know why. It's awesome.
Especially because
And my brother loves it, but
both of his parents are in Korea, and his brother basically grew up with.
just me
Yeah,
always.
him. Like you were his guardian mom and dad. So they're from my perspective and a lot of people's, their relationship is really different from normal brother relationship, I think.
Right, even like
Yeah.
his high school graduation, even
Yeah.
like his birthday,
Yeah.
it was just always up to me to take care of him.
Yeah. Which is good. No?
And he 100% agrees that we all
Yeah.
live happily, all in a big family.
Yeah.
If anything, buy two houses next to each other.
I'd rather have that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
But who knows, whatever goes.
Well, I'm just thankful for everything, and I'm so glad that,
This is
I don't,
over?
yeah, I know, I don't want to say it was a burden or anything. It's a happy thought, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But it's just that I was just more freaking out about a lot of things. That's why I think it made it harder
you
than
were just
anything.
pressured.
Yeah. And you know I'm the type that like
Keep talking.
yeah, that gets like that overthinks a lot of things.
You do.
You know I do, and then that makes me not sleep. Remember that one night I stayed up.
Is it why?
It was like 6 something a.m. because in my mind I would keep switching places, locations, and like where this. But if I do this, and this gonna happen, and then who's gonna like, take a picture? But should I invite your friends to come? But then what if like they don't all, they cannot make it? But what if they also said, oh like they can take this day off or like something? And I'm just like overthinking everything, and it was like already 6:30 a.m. and sun's up, and I was laying here, remember, just sitting up like this. I was like, no. And then I looked at you, and then you were just sleeping so peacefully. I'm like, after this, I'm gonna grab the freaking ring and put it on you when you're sleeping, and when you wake up, you're gonna be like, oh, what the hell? And I'm gonna be like,
oh, I proposed last night.
You don't remember? But I also know that you're gonna be really disappointed and probably take it off and like, do it again.
I'll pretend I didn't see anything. So what made you want to do it that morning? Like, you know how you decided that morning? What made you want to do it that day?
No, I was gonna do it that day, but I just didn't tell anybody. Especially that day, right after your puppy, not puppy, your dog passed away, and how devastated. So at that moment, obviously, I wasn't thinking about our like proposal, nothing. I was just more like thinking, oh, I should spread it farther up, because something tragic happened out of nowhere. You know, it happened out of nowhere. And the fact that when we visited your mom just to see how she was doing, she was so devastated. Remember, she was like just sitting there. Yeah,
she like, was the most pessimistic person.
Yeah, and she was just like really like, it just never seen that kind of side of your mom. Yeah. And I know how sad you were and your sister. I actually got to see that, you know. So I decided this is it. You know what, like. It doesn't have to be perfect, but long as us two are happy, and in order to, you know, help your parents and you for like at least for a little bit, just kind of have more happier. That's, you know. So I decided literally that of morning, because you know I was like, oh, this is perfect. And then since Saturday we're gonna meet up with your mom. And at that time, it will be all happiness. So I decided, boom. And I told my brother, and then he got really mad. And I said, you know what, don't come. I was like, he literally said, you know what, don't come. I don't care. I don't know. Like, why are you getting mad at me for not telling you, you know? And you know, I told one of your best friends. And she did well by telling other people, you know? I didn't even ask her to tell people. I just said, you know what, hey.
And she actually wanted to tell one more friend of mine, because she didn't get the chance to tell her. Because like, you know, I was always with her, you know, she wasn't alone. So she was so shocked too. I'm like, I hear her screaming like, oh my god. Like, I didn't know either, but you seem more surprised.
Yeah, a lot of people did not
know.
Everybody.
Yeah, a lot of people were surprised.
So I guess I did wrong in that part. Huh?
And everybody got so drunk that day. Which and I was kind of shocked.
Nobody drinks that much.
Yeah, like you were that day.
Okay, we don't.
I just let him. I let him have it because I know how stressed it was. But he was so drunk. He was so drunk at one point. Like,
do you really have to talk smack about me?
He was sleeping on the ground. I'm like, hey, sleep on the bed, drink some water. He's like, he refused everything. I'm like, you know what, whatever. I don't care. So I was sleeping on the bed and he was on the ground. And middle of the night, he wakes up, crawls to the bathroom. He literally crawled. He couldn't even get up. And he went to the bathroom. He threw up all night. And then
next day, drank again.
Yeah, we drank like every single day this week.
Yeah.
It's because, I mean, we were celebrating his birthday and we were celebrating our engagement. And
so I'm not like encouraging people to drink, you know, like drink moderately.
He was just so happy. It was.
And it's just I was, taking shower with everyone.
Also, we're going to have an separate engagement party.
Yep.
End of June-ish.
I so love like how we could plan it together now. I hate planning things like behind someone, like the
Behind-
secretly kind of thing.
Especially we see each other every day.
Oh yeah, it's so hard too, because she's also very curious type, and if I'm doing something, she
Different.
has to find out. She has to. What is it? And I'm like, get away. 뭔데? What is it? You know?
Yeah.
And you'd be like, give me your phone. 뭐야? What is it?
If he does anything a little different, I'm just curious. Like, not that I think he's cheating on me. I'm just like, what are you doing? You know? I'm just curious. Okay.
Even if I bring that box, remember?
I
Remember?
haven't. Yeah. I
Box. She
haven't.
was like, what is that box? What's in there?
I haven't. No, but like,
Can I know?
I
Can
kinda
I
let,
see it?
but I kind of let it go because you said it's my birthday gift. I was like, okay, then I'll wait for my birthday. I think it's been a while where I stopped. I don't think. Maybe I doubted, that you might ever cheat on me, like in the beginning of a relationship. But after that, like, for so long, I don't doubt even for a second that he'll cheat on me.
Why? Wait, what? Why?
Because you're dumb.
Ah!
I think you might tell me that you're gonna go cheat on me.
Accidentally. Hey. Or I text you, are you outside yet? Or like something dumb like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I might.
I do that a lot actually.
I'm so full.
But thank you. Wow. Thank you for that trust, and I'm so sorry that I can't keep up to your standard. But I'm glad. Thank you.
Good.
I appreciate your
Thank
trust.
you.
Me, like
Uh-huh.
I just want you to go out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Please,
I
like
mean, now I will, cause.
let me be alone for like even
Oh,
half a second,
So
please.
I have a question. So if you guys, when you guys are looking for a venue, you're supposed to go with your fiance, right?
I don't know. I don't care.
Because you're getting married there too. It's
Yeah,
not just
yeah.
me.
But trust me,
Are you gonna-
98% is gonna be what you want to do.
I know, but I still want you to see it. It's so funny.
Of course, I want to see it.
This is why girls are so picky. It's like, I want your opinion, but I don't care.
It's like a dog. Like, yeah, you could just keep barking.
Yeah, but like, I need you to bark, but I'm not gonna listen. No, but I still want to
What do
keep.
you mean, nah?
As
You-
long
yeah.
as long as he doesn't hate it, I'm not gonna like.
Oh yeah, if there's a thing that I hate, you know, I will tell you. But
Yeah, and I'm gonna obviously take that to consideration.
oh really? Because now we're fiance.
And I want to do like a lot of tasting,
Yeah.
and
Sure.
I think we might do engagement party at a restaurant where they rent out like a private room. We might do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna keep it really fast. We're gonna have it's gonna be a really fast paced.
Yeah, it's gonna be
yeah.
like just moving
Yeah,
one after another.
I mean,
so
I don't
that-
know. I don't know yet, and because it might be, I know the rest of this year is booked, so which we're not even gonna bother. But we want to have a winter wedding because I mean, I think it's like a couple thousand cheaper.
Yay!
And I'm sure there will be more openings. I don't know how far we're
Oh
talking.
my gosh.
Yeah, I think it was pretty recent.
Battery also is dying.
Yeah.
So should we wrap it up?
Yeah, we should
It's-
wrap it up. I mean,
The
we.
battery is dead.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Just quickly finish it. I'm so full.
Oh yeah. This is really good.
Yeah.
Like, whoa!
Oh no, it's okay. That's yours.
I was gonna give it to you anyway.
I thought you were gonna.
No.
But yeah, I mean, there were a lot of things I wanted to talk about. I don't know if I covered everything, but if there's any questions that you guys want me to talk about in my next videos, or like make a separate mukbang or just like a talking video, I'm gonna be vlogging so much. You guys are gonna get sick of us so much, you know. I'm gonna take you guys every step of the way, from where I'm going on the, you know, like making better food eating choices, to fit into a better, like a prettier dress, and for a wedding, you know, engagement photos, and just like taking a look at venues and all that. So I'm really excited for us to take next step in our lives, especially with like, you know, with you guys too. I think it's definitely helpful for us because I know so many of you guys are very knowledgeable in that area too, like, oh, check out this place, do this instead of that, to like sacrifices. You guys just know a lot of stuff, and I think, and for us to vlog and show you guys our step, every step of the way, might help you guys in the future too. So
Hopefully.
I'm really excited for
It's an
this
education video. No, I'm just kidding.
wedding 101.